Whoa, hello. Whoa, that was laggy. I just switched my scenes and the whole thing was just like, hi, how's it going? Happy Friday. Hi, Tato, how's it going? I don't know how it's Friday already. I don't know how this happens. Time just goes whoosh and it's there and then it's gone. Hope you had a good week. I hope everybody's had a good week. I'm really excited right now because my texture maps for InZOI have worked for 48 hours now. They have not adjusted anything else. So I think today's going to be a good stream. I think it's going to be a good stream. I'm really excited. Oh, much excite. Oh yeah, I'll show you. I've been busy. I was supposed to stream yesterday and then I opted to not. Just to let YouTube cook a little bit, but also because I felt like I was on the... I was at the breakthrough point with figuring out this texture mapping for decorative wall textures in InZOI. It's worked. So I've kind of been doing a lot of stuff on the back end. I ended up setting up a Ko-fi. I'm setting up a Ko-fi right now just because I want to be able to provide a safe way to share these files. I'll have the texture maps, the Photoshop file I'm going to share for free. And then I'm going to share the actual like texture files that I create there as well. All for free. I wanted a I don't know, like a good way to share them, to distribute them, and like a nice way to organize it. And I think a lot of the Sims CC creators will use Tumblr. I haven't touched Tumblr since high school. I was like, nah, I'll use one that I kind of know. And like, to be honest, if someone wants to tip me for the trouble, I also won't say no. So a breakthrough at a place to get them. Yes, I'm going to work on setting that up tomorrow. And I'm like, I don't know how it's going to go over, but I'm going to share it to Reddit. I'm going to make a TikTok about it. So I kind of just want to have my ducks in a row before I actually like throw it out there. So do you want to see what I've been working on? It's been a whole ass ordeal. So you know that I've been working on the texture map and perfecting that for the last couple of days. Now that the map is sorted and it hasn't shifted, now we've actually switched over to the graphics side of things. So I've been 3D modeling a bunch of different kinds of trim, like baseboard and crown molding and chair rail and wall panel, like things in my 3D software for work. I'm putting it into Twinmotion because Twinmotion is also based off of, it is Unreal Engine. It's like Unreal Engine's kid sibling, which is great because I'm thinking the graphics are going to look very similar. I wanted the lighting to kind of translate the same. And then from there, I've taken it in. Actually, I have Twinmotion open. Here, I can show you. Also, hello, welcome to the stream. If you haven't been here before, we're happy to have you. My name's Angorabuilds. I'm an architectural technologist based out of Western Canada, and I model buildings in 3D for a living. I also stream about home design on Twitch and YouTube, so hello from both platforms. YouTube, you're on a bit of a timeout this week, so we got it on subscriber only mode. My apologies, but I see you, and it is a little bit better if you do chat from Twitch anyways, because my cute little chat bubbles are only linked to my Twitch, and then everybody can see what's going on. But yeah, I do see you though, YouTube, so hello. That's the spiel. Let me show you Twinmotion. If I lag, please let me know, because I literally have Twinmotion, I have Photoshop, I have InZOI, all at once. So cross our fingers that we don't break my stream. But this is what I've been building for... I've done both. This is what I've been building for all of yesterday. To be honest, I kind of prioritize this over streaming because I think that this is just so exciting. So I ended up making the trims really dramatic. They're not really realistic profiles just because I didn't really like how the shadows were if we made it a little bit too minimal. So you'll see they're like pretty ornate, pretty decorative. So from here, we're able to take these, and I have more coming. Right now I've just prioritized, I know we need the panel with the beadboard and the chair rail for stream today. So I prioritized the simple crown molding baseboard combo and then the chair rail beadboard. These are the two that I have, but I do intend to set up a wainscoting one as well. And I think these are the three that, well, I guess 4, because I'm gonna do a variation that's only baseboard and no crown molding. But those are the 4 that I'm gonna start with. But we've done some cool things with them. Here, I want to show you what I've been working on. So we kind of take it from here into Photoshop. And I gotta confess, hold on, where's my Photoshop? I gotta confess. Wait, why can't you see what I'm working on in Photoshop? It's just a black screen, hey? You only see a black screen? This is weird. Okay, I'm gonna close Photoshop because I don't know. I'll have to fuss with this. Stream lag when you open Photoshop. Hi, Krish. Yeah, we're gonna close that for now. Just show the PNGs. The annoying thing about OBS is that I can't show images. Hold on. Are we back? I broke it. Photoshop broke it. Are we good? So the annoying thing about, yeah, you're right. The annoying thing about OBS though is I can't show PNGs on my stream, but I can show you in InZOI. Still here, just got little lag moments. Okay, no Photoshop while live then. That's fine, we'll remember that. I'll show you in InZOI then. How's that sound? I'll jump into the build studio. We might lag here too. I guess Photoshop is a no-go for stream. Lag is fixed now. I'll explain what I did. So I have to confess, I have experience using Photoshop for creating textures from my previous firm. However, it was not something that I had to do terribly often. I kind of know more of the theory of it than the actual execution of it. Krish, however, is a graphic designer. And so he has actually helped me yesterday and today. Basically what I'm doing is I'm turning these 3D modeled textures into Photoshop files where the crown molding, the baseboards, the beadboards, the chair rails are all different layers. So we can kind of play around with where they sit, with their sizing, with their colors, that kind of stuff. Krish the goat, yeah, no kidding. So I did have Krish help with the Photoshop aspect of it because my experience with Photoshop is more the cleaning up of textures that aren't seamless. Like I know how to kind of blend things and to create more like match like the colors and stuff like that. Whereas I needed him to actually kind of extract the trim pieces and turn them into realistic looking layers. So now, realistically, theoretically, we can do any backgrounds, any colors that we want. There is a bajillion different combinations that we have at our disposal. And so that's really exciting. Here, let me show you. We've played around with a bunch. So I'm going to show off what we've done so far. We can also trial the one that I had just built, which is a chair rail beadboard with the crown molding. So okay, I have a whole bunch here that I need to just like I need to clean up all of my textures in InZOI now because I just have so many from trialing everything. Cliffhanger moment. I'm not worried. Here, we'll turn off the grids because they're annoying. So here's our chair rail beadboard one. So every texture that I've created needs to go to a pattern scale of 99 and then a vertical position of 0. And this is our chair rail. Oh, chair rail with beadboard. Fancy. Yeah, the only thing that I've seen people complain about, and I'm complaining about too, is InZOI is turning custom textures into, like, they're not perfectly flat. And it seems like every imported texture is having this problem right now, and everybody's complaining about it. So I'm a little bit worried because I'm scared that whatever they do to fix whatever's happening here is going to fuck with the scaling again. But for now, like I said, my texture map has worked for 48 hours. I wanted to make sure it seemed stable before sharing this. So we got our crown molding, chair rail, beadboard combo. We've been playing around with some different variations of, so this is just the baseboard with the crown molding. We've been playing around with different levels of noise over the paint part because we're hoping it would, like, maybe the square pattern that's kind of underlaying these flat textures is less noticeable if there's just a little bit more happening. Yeah, I don't know what they used as the base for custom walls, but it's screwy. Have you noticed it in your gameplay as well then? Because it is kind of weird, hey? It's kind of weird. But we also figured out wallpapers. I got a few. Look at this. They're so fun. A little bit of noise seems to help reduce the weird warping versus a flat color, but it's still noticeable. Yeah, like this one is super busy and you don't really notice it at all. It's not noticeable at all, so we've done a few. These were just the textures that I pulled for just like demonstrating the texture tutorials. But I think they're so fun, especially this floral one. And the cool thing that I love too is, like, this is definitely a flat texture, but because we did it in, what's it called? Twin motion, I do kind of think there's like a bit of an optical illusion when you click out that the crown molding is kind of sticking out at the top. It looks seamless. Good job. I made sure it was seamless. If it doesn't look seamless anywhere, it's not my fault. I am legitimately blaming this weird, like, you can kind of see it at an angle. This weird, like, it almost looks like crumply wallpaper. I will legitimately blame this. So, yeah, like I said, here, I'll show, this is what my texture map looks like. I can show you on the wall. And I've done some trial ones, like, for what I plan to design. Like, this is not fixed, but I plan to do, like, wainscoting like this. I have to build this. It's just, this is just a copy paste to see some scaling ideas and stuff. So I'll make this better. I'm gonna make this, like, I'm actually gonna 3D model this. This is just a photo. Krish, did we do any other wallpaper ones, or did we only do these 3 for now? But I'm so jazzed on this. I have the Photoshop file. We can put wallpaper where the yellow is. So that's really exciting. Yeah, I'm stoked. I'm stoked. Once it's, like, locked in, just 3. Okay, so yeah, this is kind of it for now. This is the proof of concept. It's working. And I'm really sad that Photoshop is not working today without breaking my stream, though, because I was going to show you guys how I'm, like, going to adjust the colors, I guess, or the wallpapers of textures like this in Photoshop. But I don't want to break my stream. So we need a red one for the barn conversion. But I might just do the yellow as a placeholder for now, I guess. It's fine. It's fine. But yeah, I'm jazzed. I think it's exciting. Photoshop only likes to work in full display, but that is never a way to stream. Oh, is that what it is? Because yeah, when I stream, I never do anything full window because there's so many fucking tabs that I toggle between. So that makes sense. That makes sense. But yeah, here's the texture map. I think it's this one. And I'll zoom out. Like, you can kind of see how the red line lines up with the bottom and the top of the ceiling. If I zoom out, I don't want to go a ton. But this is kind of like, this is kind of the repeating pattern version of what it looks like. And I'm going to share this publicly. I'll share the public, the PNG of this, and I'll share the Photoshop file of this. But what I'm sorry, I'm not going to share my Photoshop files with my trims and stuff in it, because that, I think, is kind of towing more into digital art. And so I will share the textures once they're done. But I worked very hard to 3D model my trims, so I'm going to keep those to myself. I'll share the results of them for free and take, take requests and stuff, but I'm not going to share the trims themselves in an editable way. So. That deserves its own home for sure. Yeah, it's, yeah, I view it more like, I don't know, this is open source. People do whatever they want with this, but, and if I was just using like, I don't know, if I was just using like SketchUp trim models or something, but I've had to make all these trims from scratch to look good with the shadows and stuff. So it's taking some finessing. But we're here. We're here. We have baseboards. We have crown molding. We have beadboards. We have chair rails. This is an exciting day for InZOI. I'm really excited to share this. But yeah, I guess we'll just get to the actual gameplay itself. I'm just going to close my Twinmotion in the background so that we get the fastest stream. I haven't saved this yet, though. I need to... Here, just saving them quick. And then we will hop back over to our actual project that we were working on. So I also have a couple things that we have to troubleshoot today. I have questions in my comments on TikTok and YouTube all the time asking me certain build questions about InZOI. I guess that's what happens when you start throwing out tutorials. Then people come in and they're like, hey, I can't figure out how to bring back ceilings once I've deleted them. I don't know the answer to that, but I have some theories, so I just wanted to test it. So, but we'll figure that out in the other house. Because I'd like to know that as well, too. It's good things to know. Good things to know. It's interesting to hear what people are having problems with the most. Ceilings need floors? Wait, what do you mean by that? Like, kind of like how if there's no floor, the ceiling will disappear, like on the level above. Do ceilings appear, though, if you are placing a roof? Because that's kind of what I was curious about, was like the interactions of it with roofs and stuff. Here, I'll reintroduce y'all to refresh the memories of everyone. So this is our build project in InZOI. It is a 1750s converted barn into a house, and it is based off of a real house from Zillow Gone Wild, which is now pending. So we have to finish this build as fast as possible. I'm hoping we can finish it today because it is pending. Therefore, we might not be able to look at the photos for much longer unless I save them all manually. So I'm a little like, oh shit, we gotta go quick. But it's cool though. It's like this old retro's not even the right word, historic barn. And they've done an addition off the back. They've added some decks and stuff. This isn't the most interesting of the Zillow Gone Wild builds that I have done. Sims has a lot more build features that it allows us to do crazier stuff than this. But just for testing the waters in InZOI, this is a good candidate because it's so simple. It's almost too simple. I'm not gonna lie. I am a little bored of this one too. I think we're gonna have a lot of fun with the interior, but before it becomes someone's actual home again. Yeah, we gotta hurry. But the stone is cool. The masonry is cool. It's very, like, honestly, this side is gorgeous. They kind of dropped the ball on the other side though. The other side is all just like cheap vinyl, and it wasn't really like the most incredible of additions, which is fine. And then there's a couple things too, like InZOI doesn't have chimneys, but we were able to just create one. We just created one with the wall tool. I'm wondering if there's anything that we could like put on top to give it more of a chimney effect, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Other whole rabbit hole that we're gonna go down at a different time, maybe when we're actually renovating the house. I have learned how to replace 3D printed assets in game with meshes that you can create in Blender. So you can basically replace your shitty 3D printed chair with a proper, well-modeled, clean version on the back end in like the InZOI 3D printed folders. So I've been saying for a long time that I've wanted to learn Blender, and I'm like, is this it? Is this the reason? Built-in Blender access is pretty wild. It's incredible. It's incredible. I've only, to be honest, the few videos that I watched were in the context of clothing. So I haven't seen it utilized for furniture quite yet. But it's pretty exciting. It's pretty exciting. So I don't know if we'll do it for this build, or maybe we'll get more ambitious for another one. I'm kind of like baby steps, one thing at a time. There's still so many game quirks like within InZOI that I want to learn first before we start diving into the Blender side of it. And I feel like textures also, even just perfecting baseboards and wall trims has been an investment in time. So I still want to like actually enjoy the game too. I haven't even really like played it a lot. I've been spending more time fixing or figuring out texture mapping than I have actually spent playing InZOI. So that's, you know, not the most ideal. But it'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. I'm just gonna create this deck again because I kind of deleted it last time. I realize I did it wrong last time though. Now that we know how to properly do foundations, now that we know more of what we're doing here, the only thing that I don't like is it doesn't really, there isn't really a good indicator for when it is overlapping with the wall. The one thing I want to check something, because okay, what I'm starting to speculate, I think that the room selection tool is kind of slept on, and I'm wondering if this is the right way to actually expand stuff out and have all your geometry drag with it. Because I'm seeing everybody try to just push and pull geometry like it's The Sims, like they're all just clicking a wall. But I kind of think the room selector tool is supposed to be the proper way to actually do this stuff. Oh. Except that happens. I use it for everything, it is? Oh, okay, so the room selection tool is... it's the right way to do it. It's not intuitive though, they don't tell you that. I don't need my deck to go that far. That's the only pitfall of the railing, is it'll stay railing as you expand. Oh, really? Like even, yeah. That makes sense. What if I just delete it though? What if we try again? Oh, it like deletes the whole wall. Oops. Wait, so hold on. So if we want to fix this, do I now have to go into my selection tool and just fix this wall manually? Oh. Like that? That's weird. And does our eyedropper tool work yet? I don't think it does. Also, room selection tool for painting. Here I'm seeing all these creators. Well, I was doing it last stream too, just like manually selecting all the parts of the wall. But you can just select the whole room and then just paint all 4 walls so fast. Same with the floor? Oh my god. It'll expand whatever is used as its wall, whether it's rail, wall, or empty. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. That makes sense. Oops. They want this guy. I'm just gonna... Honestly, it's not worth it. I'm putting it back. We'll deal with it after. But it's good. We're learning. Breakthroughs. Baby steps. One thing at a time. I also kind of feel like our house might be a little bit high. But that's okay. What room did we leave off last time? Oh, we were gonna do here. We were gonna do this room. Okay, I know this room is red. Here, I'll pull it up in the photos. So for those just tuning in, I recreate these houses. They're real houses from Zillow Gone Wild. I like to recreate them as existing, as is shown in Zillow Gone Wild's, like, the real estate ad. And then we renovate it. So we can get like a good before and after walkthrough. So right now we're just recreating what's existing. But yeah, see, yeah, this room is red. I'm gonna put our yellow one in. I'll put the yellow one in for now. What is Zillow Gone Wild? Krish. Are you serious? Stop it. Anyone can Google it if they don't know what Zillow Gone Wild is. Bam. I hate that it looks like... Wait. Uh-oh. What's going on? Uh-oh. Does something with foundations mess up how the texture alignment works? Because look, we got a big white bar up here. I'm testing this in another place now. Can we go upstairs? Why is it thrown off? See, this is why I'm not publicly blasting this yet. Because these are the weird quirks that were like, huh. See, look, now it got thrown off again. What the heck? I could probably line it up. But something's weird. Hold on. I think there's a white bar at the top. We'll just learn something new at least. There must be something. Do you think it's with how the platforms or the foundations impact the height of the wall? Wonder if it's using the wall's vertical position in the world's axis to determine where the texture starts its scaling. That would make sense. So, because I think the scaling itself is fine. It's just, it's the alignment now. But the nice thing here, let me go back to this room. The nice thing about this new texture map as opposed to the other one is that the white space is so large that theoretically we should be able to align it wherever it lands. Like I should just be able to... Oh shit, no. Oh no! Fuck. You're probably right, Krish. Oh god, that kibashes everything. Like at ground level, the texture starts at like 0 pixels, but 20 feet up it is starting at 20 pixels or something. Oh, you're probably right. Guys, I'm so determined to solve this. But how do we do that? Yeah, like how they have the furniture drop. This is good to know though. But yeah, what do you mean by the furniture drop? So now my theory is it better to have the texture centered on the image centered on the texture then? See, I'm glad we caught this. This is why we're doing this on stream before I advertise this to anyone, because yeah, here, let me test another one. It's probably the same deal though. Yeah. And this is where I think what really drives me nuts about InZOI is I wish that the position slider was bigger. Because if we had a little bit more, then we could just line it up. Because the scaling is right. The height is right. It's just I can't position it high enough to line it up. Or low enough. Like, it won't go more. The leveling on the floor, if you adjust it on the inside to be higher, will make the furniture sit on whatever level you set it to. But if you continue to build, it will reset the furniture to the OG height. Wait, so does that mean they'll sink in the floor? This is sad news. This is sad news. There has to be a way to make the map work on most of the floor heights though, right? Here, if y'all pause for just 1 sec, I'm just testing something really quick. Yeah, it's the sinking floor everyone talked about when they first came out. So chances are then they will patch this, right? Once they determine a system for levels to adjust accordingly. I'm just testing something. Once I am done testing this, then we'll actually just go to the building part, but I need to know if I can do what I'm trying to do. It'll be patched out most likely, yes. Yeah, there's a huge build update on May 1st. And that's kind of why even with this texture map that I'm building or trying to build, which seems to work and then doesn't, that's why I'm like, that's another reason why I'm sort of scared to advertise that I'm doing this too loudly. Because yeah, it's like if you saw on last stream, something changed, something tweaked, and then my texture map didn't work anymore. So if I create all these free stylized textures for everyone and then the game updates its scaling or how the textures are aligned, and then it just messes everything up, it's like, what's the point? I'm just trying... Hold on. I thought I downloaded this. One sec. I'm just trying to import the map again, but I'm centering the image. We're playing the beta version, so it'll be a roller coaster for sure. Yeah. And that's okay. They'll get there. So we might have to do this. And I'll keep it in the middle because it works here. But then let's go upstairs. Because maybe if the texture is just centered and then I just have to instruct everyone to just align it based off of the level that it's on, that's good news. And then I just have to change. I have to change where the texture sits in the texture image is all, which is no big deal. But what I'm scared of is if I try to move this. Yeah, see, this is what I was scared of. Like, I don't think... Oh, shit. This is annoying. I don't think there is a... Like, do I almost have like a V1 and V2 of each texture? And then one is like the centered version, and then one is like the offset version. And then you have to use either one or the other depending on your room height. That's so tedious though. Because this one, the normal map works up here. I just have to like adjust it slightly, but it works. First floor version, second floor version. Oh my god. See, and then they're gonna patch it in May, and then it's gonna be fine. They're gonna fix it, and all of this like stress and work will be for naught. It won't matter. I'm gonna have to recreate a whole map from scratch in May anyway, probably. It's fine. What are you adjusting it to get lined up? The vertical position? Yeah. But the scale is still correct at 90. It's 99%, not 98, but yeah. Yeah, I'm adjusting the vertical position. I feel like this one's even a little bit off though. Like I kind of... Like, I think there's a white bar along the top here. So now double the work you made to... Well, that's it. I haven't made the other wall heights yet because I wanted to try and perfect this formula just for 3 meters. But it seems like we're back to the drawing board. I'm glad we're figuring out what's happening, though. So maybe even on stream when we were testing things last time... It might not have been the scale issue. It might have literally just been the alignment issue. It's like the first iteration of the map that I was trying was this one. And it was the right scale at 98. But it's kind of the same deal. You can't get the right vertical position. So... They better patch this. They better patch this. I might make a video instead of talking about like sharing that I was able to make trim textures. I might make a video talking about why making trim textures is so freaking hard. Now that I know. Now that I know. Anyway. We'll survive. Okay, I have to fix everything now. I mean, we haven't really gone through and like adjusted things to look accurate quite yet, but for now, it's probably best to use it for personal builds just to save from possible ire. Yeah, maybe what I'll do is I'll just show off my personal builds with them. Let them ask, and then I will talk about it. But yeah, it's sad. It's sad. It makes me sad. And no eyedropper tool yet. I want to eyedrop this wall to here. All right, well, we'll just get back to recreating our house. Can I just go back without saving anything then? I'm just gonna start over. My best guess has got to be that they are using the height in the world to determine where the texture starts, but if that's not a nice round number, the height of the map is going to be whack. The texture should start... Like, they almost need each level to be like a start point somehow for a texture, but I don't know how you do that. That sounds like a bit more work than just like a patch tweak. It'll probably come with the May update, maybe. I mean, I'll use the textures where they work, I guess. Womp womp. Yeah, that makes sense, because even the wall heights are not adjusted to logical heights, I feel. And I don't think the different wall heights join right now, either. Which also probably has to do... Like, there's some kind of leveling issue, I think. They don't seem to have levels adjust... Or, like, all components adjust to the levels properly or something. So we'll just leave it the same way that it was then, and once we get to renovating it, maybe we'll get to use some of the textures that we've been talking about. There's definitely a lot of conflicting objects trying to blend levels. Well, yeah, and there was like the issue that we were having where we couldn't place a door on the second level because there was a column underneath it on the first level. And I've seen a couple people inquire about that since in the Discord. Someone was asking why they couldn't place doors on a second level. So there's some weird cutoff thing that's not working, which is fine. It'll get there. We'll figure out the ceiling thing after too, but let's go by photo and just make sure each photo looks accurate. So we kind of touched on inside this bathroom. We did the tile. It's just a square white tile. Is it close enough? I'm looking at the photo. Like, this tile has a dark grout. The Decorista. Hi, Angora. So I need to miss the custom texture stream. Need to rewatch. I took it down. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I had to take it down. I got a surprise hate raid, so the YouTube stream wasn't complete anyway. But we have been sorting through some custom texture stuff earlier in this VOD stream. So if you kind of watch the beginning, well, even like the last 20 minutes. What do you mean? You just didn't stream that day? No, it didn't happen. Yeah. I'm not commenting on it further. If you have me on Instagram, though, you could message me about it. I'll explain further. It'd be nice if they could just remove object conflicts entirely and let things overlap. I think that has to do with the ZOIs needing to interact with them. You can overlap some things. I'm gonna make this tile texture, by the way, so let's maybe make that quick. I'm gonna make one. Okay, so I have no idea what size this texture is, but I know that it's basically just plain white with dark grout. So we'll do that. It'll be like stacked. And then I'll make it, I don't know, how big do we think these are? Like 12 inches by 12 inches, maybe? I'll try that. Hi, Sippleson. How's it going? Hope you're well. I'm good, thank you. Yeah, I'm good. You missed the beginning where we thought we made a breakthrough in the custom wall textures, and then we have since found that the texture origin is based on the height that the wall is placed at and not the wall size, if that makes sense. Which basically renders any texture map that I make really challenging to use. So at this time, I'm gonna keep my custom textures to myself until it's hopefully patched. Unfortunately. So, which kind of sucks. It makes me kind of sad because we were so close. Can I change the color of this? We were so close though. Have you saw the fixes that they've done also? I've seen some of them. It looks like a lot of the patches that they're doing right now are pertaining to actual ZOI gameplay. This is all metal. Oh, here's tile. This is demountable ceiling. See, I don't think I can change the hue of these tiles because I don't have the pro version right now. Oh, I didn't even realize they had wallpaper. We haven't gone down this far. Builder specific stuff, I mean, I assume will be 6 to 8 months from now. Yeah, I imagine any of the building patches are a bigger overhaul than just like behavioral tweaks to certain ZOIs. May 1st is supposed to have a big update though. Builder specific stuff, I assume will be 6 to 8 months from now. They'll probably get to build / buy stuff hopefully soon. Yeah, I'm not sure what they're doing May 1st, but that's on their what's the word? It's on their roadmap. That's the word I was looking for. I might have to just use white. I might just have to use a color. They don't really have just like, because it's kind of a plain white. It's not really that interesting. Be playing the American Truck Sim. Oh my god, I've seen streamers play that. They're also working overtime since they sold 1 million copies. Kay, can I bitch for a second about how bad I feel for their dev team? Because they made the announcement that they were gonna take a quote-unquote short break after the game launch, which deserved. And the community, well, I don't think a lot of the community, but like enough vocal minority within the community was in uproar about it and totally like bothering them, pissing them off. So they had to make an announcement like a couple days ago being like, hey, when we said we were taking a short break, we literally just meant 2 days. We gave the team 2 days off to recharge and now we're back at it. I'm like, come on. But capitalism won again. Welcome to early access gaming meta. Yeah, 1 million copies is huge. For a game that's like, okay, let's do some math quick. $55 Canadian times 1 million. Whoops. Yeah, $55 million. That's insane. I feel so bad for them. I feel like they're probably running on fumes. The poor dev team doing all that they can. Yeah, I think it was just a pretty vocal minority that was bitching. Early access in general breeds these issues. Every game launches early and unfinished to rake in a bunch of money, and it disincentivizes actually getting things to a shippable state. Oh, they 100% are. They had a patch this morning. I did see, yeah, they had the morning patch. And this is their first life sim. Yeah, so they're probably learning a lot. I trust smaller dev studios, but when EA starts launching FIFA in early access, you bet your ass they'll never finish it. I assume because they made so much money off of this launch, that's a huge incentive to finish it, right? Like, they'll finish it, right? I could do polystyrene as long as it looks right. This probably looks close. Let me just change the edges to be fine, probably. I want the back. Oh, we could tint it. Oh shit, we could. Okay, so this one works. So not everyone works with color change, but some of them do, some of them don't. We want this to be more white. I'm starting to think EA are money grabbers anyway to get money out of people. Okay, my cousin is a YouTuber and he's making a video on EA right now. So I'm curious about what he's gonna talk about with it. But it's not out yet, so. EA was voted the worst company in the world a few years ago. Wait, really? I didn't know that. The biggest grift to ever exist. I had no idea. I just remember being so fucking pissed off at them because before there was something. Okay, I think because EA was Sims, I believe. And then I had to there was a while where you couldn't launch it via Steam. You had to use the EA launcher or something. But then the EA launcher was like bugged. So then I couldn't play Sims for a long time. Because the EA launcher like updated on my PC or something and then didn't work anymore. So it wasn't that the game, like that Sims was the problem. I can't remember the specifics of it. I remember it happened over COVID. And I remember being like, bro, I have all this free time to play Sims and I can't. No one from the original Maxis team even works on Sims dev team anymore. Is that why they're not doing a Sims 5 or anything? They're just kind of like, we'll let it go. Because they basically kind of announced that they're just going to let the game... Like, they're not doing anything else with the game. Which is disappointing. The mortar's dark, hey? I don't know how dark to make it. Like here, maybe? This is quite dark, though. I'll go a bit lighter. I just don't want it to look like too black. It's kind of like, I think it is black in the, like it looks pretty close to that in the photos, but yeah, 4 is the last one and they'll bleed it dry. Just keep modding it forever and ever. Yeah, they were turning their attention to... Wasn't it more like apps and stuff or something? Yeah, I don't want the recessed joints, I don't think. Or do I? I'm just trying to see if I notice a difference. Concave joints? Ooh, that kind of adds a little bit of realism. I might keep this. Does this look close? Is the joint too big? We'll try it. until people get bored of it. Not sure that'll ever happen. I don't think people will get bored of Sims. There's a chance that if InZOI overtakes it for the build mode, but there is so many... There's so much content in The Sims 4 that I do feel like, yeah, it's gonna keep people busy for a while. They built a whole team just to focus on mobile, which kind of sucks because I never really liked the mobile version of it very much. That might just be me. Also, guess what? I organized my textures folder. Woohoo! Okay, let's bring this in now. Tile. Wait. I made this square, but it isn't importing square. Bro. It's distorting my texture. Hold on. We have to go back. I need to make sure the texture is also square, I think. There. We'll try this again. If they ever made a new herbs, I would have bought it. Are you talking about like the Sims Urban game? Anyways, I just popped in to say hello. I'm gonna go do a roll of trucks. Speak to you next time. Thanks for stopping by. Have fun. Thank you. We'll download. Okay, let's see how this one does. Cross our fingers. This is better. Game capture. So yeah, that's the other thing. I guess we're gonna have to note that the textures have to be square. Hold on. Where did it save? I'm just putting it in my textures folder before I paste, before I upload it. Okay. Cross our fingers, this one's better. This looks promising already, though. Nice, okay. Even the floor is doing the weird... Hold on. Wait. The floor is doing the weird crinkly thing. It just makes it look like it's a wallpaper that is... What's the word? Lifting? It's like a wallpaper that's not sitting flat. That's what it looks like. So make the scale a bit bigger. Hold on, what's in our reference image? We could probably kind of almost line it up with what's going on with the toilet. There's like 2.5 tiles to the front of the toilet. So I'll scale it that way. Air bubbles. Yes, you're right. That's what it looks like. Totally. Honestly, like here maybe, and then I will just move it. Not horizontally, I need vertically. Kind of like here. That's pretty good. Oop. And then let's replace some of these components to look more accurate. So we do have a pedestal sink, but this toilet I don't think looks like I want. How many toilet options do we have? I think maybe we just want, yeah, like something like this more. It's pretty close to the wall though, hey? I wish they made the base textures like the plain wallpaper they have, then at least it would be flat. The weird thing is I don't remember this being an issue early on. Like when we were kind of testing it out in the build studio and using our own textures then. I don't want to go like right against the wall. I feel like I'm gonna do this. Sorry, I could even do the little build out here just so that we have it. It'd be pretty much just like, hold on. Ah! No, stop. Like it literally just be like this. Like that. Which then, yeah, that makes sense because then the toilet goes right up against it. So I'll leave it. And then I want the eyedropper tool so bad. I can't match this anymore, I don't think. Actually, wait, here it is. Add it to my hues. There we go. And here. And here. There we go. Okay. That's as good as it gets. So yeah, I'm kind of just at this point where I'm just going through and I'm just trying to match photos, basically. So... obviously, I will get the beadboard wall finish done off stream because my Photoshop will break it. So I'll fix this and then get this correct. But for now... what's better? Probably the shape of the mirror matters more, I think, than the hanging point. So I'll get a square one. I'll delete this. I just put a bunch of stuff down as placeholders for scaling prior to this. But do we even have a... like, this might be big. I want to size this down so bad. Can I rotate it? I wish you could turn them on their side. That'd be so sick. But alas, we cannot. There's a trick to get paint in the room using the room select tool, but I can't explain it well. I think I know what you mean. We'll do it on another one. I'm just gonna see if people have put any mirrors in Canvas. I feel like mirrors aren't that easy though, hey? But we can see. We can see. Cross our fingers. Cross the fingers. Canvas. Thinking real hard. Yeah, I think the room selection tool does so much, but nobody seems to know to use it. But I do think it's kind of your best friend. My canvas isn't loading. Nothing's happening. We'll try again. It's stuck on this page. I just don't want to hear my voice, so I refuse to record it. Are you talking about the room selection tool? Okay, Canvas is not working, which kind of sucks. So we might have to replace the mirror at a later time as well. Is there just like a small one? There's floor mirrors. Arched mirror. I guess I'll keep it at this one for now. Because it's hung. But it's not accurate. Yeah, no one is explaining its uses. I feel like a vid on that would pop off. I am compiling. I have a list of kind of tutorial videos that would be worth. I'll add this if you don't mind me covering it. I think that would be good for like a build tips and tricks video. I'm gonna try and do like maybe 5 of them. And the first one is room selector tool is your best friend. That could also be where I just cover how to bring a ceiling back when it's deleted too. Do we have garbage, like little garbages that we could put by the sink here? That'd probably be in the bathroom, hey? Or sorry, the kitchen? Yeah, here. It's kind of tucked under, hey? I might get a better wicker texture than this. This is kind of not really it, hey? But yeah, anytime anybody asks me a question on TikTok or YouTube about InZOI usage or I even on my own as we just like work through things and try to figure it out, I have a growing list. Actually, I just put one on my phone too. Hold on, what did I put earlier? Oh, I think it was the ceilings one. And then someone asked about roofs too, trying to figure out roofs. But to be honest, I don't know if I can do that yet till they patch that, because I think roofs are too, what's the word? Broken, for lack of a better term. Yeah, how to fix ceilings. So I'll do that. Roofs are just messy. That's why it's kind of sad, because everybody's doing these really simplistic builds. Okay, actually, I'm gonna get a better wicker pattern than this. I don't like this one. Let's go to SketchUp Textures Club. Stop. And it'll be really nice when we get more roof shapes. I think that's a big limitation as well, is just the lack of roof shapes. Maybe this one? All the ads? I know. I have an ad blocker too, and they make it through. I think maybe this one. These ones are pretty good too. There's a lot of wicker actually, holy shit. Damn, it keeps going. I might use this one. I like this one. I have to log in, 1 sec. I don't know why it logs me out every time, but here we are. There we go. Ad blockers don't work on Chrome. If you use Firefox, it does so much better. Oh, is that it? Fuck. Damn it. I like Chrome the best because it remembers everything. I have all my profiles set up on Chrome. And I like the I like how this looks. But yeah, that's right. That's fair. Stop it. Excuse me. Thank you. Free download. Gotta remember Chrome is Google and Google exists for the ad revenue. I do think it blocks some things, but yeah, just not everything. I do get some things blocked. Did I download this? Hold on. Yes, I did. Okay, let's go back to the game. I'm fixing this wicker. They are gonna need a way to organize custom textures stat, because my custom texture list is ridiculously long already. I just don't know where it downloaded to. 1 sec. I have 2 hard drives, so I think I went to my second one. I was doing a bunch of cleanup. The computer was getting real full. Forever growing, never stops. But I stand by here. No, where'd it go? Oh no, I lost it. Where'd it go? Oh, it went in my normal downloads folder, but I didn't see it. Okay, here. Weird. Paste. Extract. There we go. Okay. Yeah, it works. Okay. Back here. All right. Wait, can I... Hold on. Can I not even do the texture on here? Oh, yes, I can. There we go. I was about to get upset. Yeah, this looks way better. I don't know if it's perfectly seamless, though. I think I see... Or it's just how the texture is. But yeah, that looks way better. Our floor matches. What else we got? We got a towel rack and some clutter. Not them just putting the toilet paper on the window crank. Like, stop. I think the art is pigeons or birds? Question mark. So we'll start there. Oh, you could do the inside and the outside of the garbage can. That's cool. I don't need that much custom options though. Here. We need one that's the right size. It's about size. Maybe this one? Yeah, I think the other ones are big. Yeah, so I'll try this one then. I wish I could flip the sconce. It's gonna bother me. It's a beach scene with birds, but I could just do like a different kind of beach scene. I mean, this is nice. This is a similar vibe, I think, hey? And the frame is pretty much just black. So I might honestly just leave it like this because it looks pretty close. And then a towel rack. Do we have those? Like there's this one, but it's so large. They don't just have a towel, hand towel thing. I'm trying canvas one more time, but it's still not... Oh wait, here we go. I'm seeing if anybody has made a towel rack. Hanging towels? Oh, my previews are broken. Come on. Please. We might have to come back to it. We could move on and then come back. Is it broken for anyone else or is it just me? It might be my computer. I don't know. But yeah, it's not working. I'll try. Okay, well, we can actually open it this time though. We couldn't do that before. I'm so happy I didn't upgrade my GPU drivers. Do you think it would have throttled it? Would you have not been able to open it? I'll try one more time. Yeah, no. I bet you if we try in like another 15-20 minutes, it might work. Because we couldn't even open it probably like 20 minutes ago. So we'll come back here. Is there anything else from this image? Oh, the little clutter on the back of the toilet and the toilet brush thing. There's also a soap on the pedestal sink. I don't know if I could place that though. Oh, I can. Wait, what color is it? It's just black. It's a black one. So are you? They talked about how the most current drivers weren't good for the game and to roll back to a December update in one of their posts. Okay, good to know. I will not update anything. Good to know. Thank you. Okay. The faucet also itself is not even like a silver. It is a almost like a brushed bronze, which I think actually might look kind of close enough to this one. So I'll leave it like this. And then I don't know if we'll get butter on the toilet or not. It's a stack of books, which I think there is somewhere. I noticed there's also a bunch of wall decor in the other tab, which I didn't find last time. So many things. I haven't even looked in any of these social event posts either. Outdoors. Hobby. This would be more like accessories and books and stuff, hey? I thought there was stacked books. I can't remember where I saw it. Do like a little decorative thing. Oh, it does let you do stuff on the back of the toilet. Wait, cute. Hold on. Wait, it won't let me rotate it. It's only letting me do it forward. I'll change the color of it to make it like sort of close. Actually, I don't even think I can. It's making me only do plastic. Only plastic. I mean, at least we can do something. We can do something. Books? Here. Why is the steel book organizer in kitchen? Here, stack of books. Perfect. They have toilet rolls and toiletry in a weird place. Wait, there's toilet rolls? Hold on. Oh, here. I don't know. Do I place it? It's not in the actual thing though. I'm inclined to not. And then they have the toilet brush, but I don't think they have anything like that. I might find it in the canvas if it works. One more try. Damn it. Damn it! If it isn't nailed to a window, I don't want it. It's looking pretty good though, for what we can see. And like, yeah, we just need the toilet brush and the towel rack for this room. So here there's something in the hallway. There's something under the art, and I haven't noticed that before. I wonder if any of the last photos, the previous photos, here. Oh, it's like a folding table. Hold on. It's not even like a surface. It's just a folded table under the art. I could maybe find a console table. Here, let's go out of the... It's like a little table under here. Do they have console tables? Oh yeah, they do. It's like little console cabinet. We'll just do something like this. And it fits perfectly. It's like it was made for this spot. So the whole thing is just a dark walnut. Like an aged dark wood. I think I need my own texture for this though. It's not letting me do it. Let's go get a wood texture, I guess. Off we go. Again. 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 I'm so glad that we have the ability to do all of this for wood and textures. But I will say though, it's a lot of texture importing to get the appearance that we want for certain things. Dark wood, here we go. Fine wood. Okay, which one looks the oldest? I'm thinking a walnut maybe? Way better than having to take it just like Sims or searching for custom content. True. True. I hated searching for wall textures for Sims. It was annoying. Because like, you have to count on a texture creator having made what you're looking for, whereas there's so many more seamless textures of all sorts available for free online. Just looking at this, I think maybe this walnut. I'll try this one. I don't think we've downloaded a walnut yet either. So I'm so sad about the texture mapping, guys. I'm so sad. Let me take you to this niche Tumblr post from 2013. That's why, yeah, I actually, if you caught the beginning of my stream, I am setting up a Ko-fi account because I want to be able to share all the textures and the texture maps once we figure them out. But I did consider going back to Tumblr. I had the thought. I just haven't touched it since high school. And I'm like, I don't know. I'm a little scared of it now. Here, let's extract. And we'll go back to game. One sec. Extract all. Boop. Okay. Now. I might have to rotate this to make sure it looks good though. I hate the handles. Also, I wish we could rotate so bad. I have to rotate the texture because I think I do. Hold on, let me make sure the top, if the top is in the right direction, I won't. Yeah, no, I need to rotate the texture. One sec. Tumblr after full frontal lobe development hits different. Stop. I kind of miss the customability of it though. Like between Tumblr or in Western Canada, we used Tumblr, but we didn't, well, there was MySpace, but there was also in Western Canada, there was a website called Nexopia, which was like our MySpace. And I miss, like, I remember learning how to do light coding to make the pages custom because you could do all the custom graphics and stuff like that. Tumblr versus LiveJournal. I never used LiveJournal. Hold on, let me, I'm trying to, there we go. Save as. Rotated. Rotated. Wait. Hold on. I think wait, which direction? Hold on. Which direction was this? Literally looking back in my VOD, like... It's vertical, right? Now I accidentally... Fuck, one sec. I'll try this. LiveJournal was like the site you described. It was my sister, Holy Grail. Okay, so maybe they were similar. But I remember when Facebook first launched, I was so disappointed at how little you could do with it. It was just like so lame in comparison. So I was like, I can't change the font. I can't play music. I can't make little graphics pop. What the heck? I kind of wish that another social media platform with that kind of customization would rise into notoriety, because I think it would be sick. Hold on. I'm just trying to do a rotated version of this. Let's try again. Let me put it back on the reference image too. MySpace was peak. Nobody can beat that. I kind of wish that MySpace was bigger where I grew up, because it wasn't. So I never really had the MySpace experience, but I know it was insane. And I don't know if MySpace had the same functionalities, but like there used to be blogging on ours. And it was so funny because like there was just always so much drama about it, because then someone would just like passive aggressively post a blog about like a bunch of people they had problems with in high school, or like someone would just like allude to like who they were dating or whatever. You would always sleuth through the blog, the new blog posts to see what was going on. It spread like wildfire. All the drama. The drama. Yeah, this is good enough, I think. It doesn't look as aged as the other one, but I could try lightening it a little bit. I might have to do it in the actual image though. Hold on. I'm just gonna bring up the... Just bringing up some brightness a little bit. We'll try it again. Just to help with how... Like, this just looks kind of solid. One sec. It's not much, though, so it might not make a difference. We'll find out momentarily. Yeah, that didn't really do shit. Well, it did. It's just subtle. Madeline, hello. How are you doing? I'm good, thank you. I'm good. We're dabbling around with custom textures and stuff. This will change when you remodel too. I missed what I said that you were making that comment about. Like, yes, good enough. Good enough. Yeah, we don't have round art, so I think I'll just leave it here. It's like, let's go back to... Good enough? Yeah. It's close. We don't have the weird, creepy black and white portrait of the family, though. I mean, we could try. We could try. Hold on. I'm just gonna do it. Wait, I'm just gonna find a random family. Wait, historic, probably. We'll do... Instead of black and white. But I must know how Grandpapa looked with his brothers. We'll pick a historic... Which one? Which one? Which one? There's so many. We could pick anyone. There's like 3 of them standing in a row, hey? They're like... Oh, it's 3 kids. Maybe I need kids' portraits? Some of them are real old, hey? This is so stupid. We need the perfect one. Wait, is there any... I haven't really imported art yet. Is there any issues with like scaling or sizing of art. This one's not bad. They're not happy, but we could... You can rescale with ease. Perfect. I'm just gonna... Wait, is this one... This is more black and white. This one's a little bit more... What's the word? Sepia? But I could change that, hey? I'm gonna save it. Let's try this. It's saving as a JPEG, so... I'll put it in textures and I'm gonna make an art folder. Art. I'll save it. And then I just have to... I'm gonna crank it to be no... What's the word? Wait, is saturation the right one? Is that the right one when it's slightly colored? Art. Edit. Adjustments. No saturation. Save. Save. I have no idea who this family is, but they will be on our wall now. Okay. Back to the game. I hope they fit. If they don't fit, it's going to be a little heartbreaking. Also, the fact that this is going to be one of my textures in my texture folder is kind of ridiculous. All right. No, they're squished. I think they're not... Oh, no. I mean, I guess I could just do 2 of them together. There's only 2 of them, not 3 of them. Like, that's all that fits. One more try with the canvas. This will be my last attempt for a few minutes if nothing loads. Yeah, see, it's not working. Okay. We'll move on then. Now, I don't know if there was actually anything at the front door. I think there was a shoe rack. An effort was made. There was an attempt. It was an attempt. Oh, is there light switches? Because I will go that detailed if they exist. Probably not though, hey? Nothing's showing up, so... It'd probably be under lighting, like at the very bottom. Yeah, nah. That's alright. Okay, and then we'll work our way back, I guess. So now we have this way. This one's gonna be harder. Because there's a whole ass door that we weren't able to place. That's supposed to go, like, somewhere. Hold on. Like, in here. But I can't make it work anywhere. Which sucks. Oh, I forgot too. We have to do the ceiling texture. After. That's in the dining room. Back. But this is what we're trying to emulate. We have this whole ass collection of pots and pans on the wall though, and the red door. One sec. Let me open this in a new tab. We're staring at it closely and intently because I have a theory that this foyer at the front entrance is a lot bigger than we modeled it. And there's a door sticking out, or like a wall sticking out, that we didn't include. So let me fix that. Actually, wait. This might be right. But it'd be like this. Something like that. And then there's a couple columns in this wall, I think, too. Hold on. I'm looking at it close. Pretty much like a door width from the... somewhere around here, maybe? I mean, I guess what I could do... Ugh, it'd be so nice if we could just put a door in the wall, because it's not going to have the same effect. I could paint it, but it's not quite the same. Okay, we need a rug in here. I'm working back to front. We need a rug. A good sized rug. Maybe this one? Hold on. Like, this is the right size, I think. It's too square. Too big. Too round. Checkered. No, I think this is the right size. Now the problem is going to be getting the pattern though. Because I think this is like... It's not a repeating patterned rug. Which kind of sucks. Hold on, we're looking at it very close. I could get like a white and blue floral pattern maybe and just make the whole thing repeating. There's definitely some kind of border, but in order to achieve that, we'd have to texture map the rug, and I don't really want to do that yet. I had someone asking about texture mapping rugs on my YouTube shorts about textures, and I was like, let me figure out walls first. Let me figure out walls first. We'll go to browse the florals. The materials again? Wallpaper. Stop. Like maybe something like this just to get the vibe. I don't even necessarily know if it's floral per se though. Like we could try these ones. Like something like these. The concern that I have about these though, well, and the floral wallpapers, is they won't have the same kind of fabric-y texture on them. I've made the mistake of opening the game. Oh no, is your computer getting throttled? Oh no. Might try this one. Hold on. Or this one. I'm gonna take this one, and I'm gonna take this one, and we'll try both. And this one. We'll see. Cross our fingers. Extracting. Paste. At least this made you very comfortable with putting in textures. I'm still holding off on using the in-game assets. How come? Is it just easier? Sec. Extract. Oh, I did this one already. Hold on. Which one didn't I do? This one? Extract. Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay. I don't want to handle a directory of what I'd add. Oh, okay, that's fair enough. That's fair. There's a lot. I'm already kind of like, this is going to be crazy. When I renovate it, when we renovate this, I would like to try and use mostly in-game assets. Just because I feel like it's going to be a disorganized mess. But if I notice that it is just not looking good, then I'll upload other ones. I have a feeling this one's gonna look better, actually. Hold on. This one? I mean, I could also combo. I could maybe combo. Hold on, let's try. I'm gonna load both of the textures that I uploaded because there's a blue one and then this gray one. So if I kind of do something like this. Hold on, I think the first area needs to be blue and then the second area needs to be the white. And then the third area, white or blue? Like, yeah? I'm gonna change the scale maybe to be a little bit smaller. 75? This one's hardly making a difference. This next one. Like, yeah, good enough. It's the vibe. It's the vibe. And then I think, is this whole room, I'm just gonna check a couple of the photos because I think this whole kitchen area is all just like white. It looks good. Thank you. I think it's all just white. It actually might be a vertical wall panel, but I can't tell. So I'm just gonna paint the whole room. Oh shit, it's doing all out there though. Damn it. I don't want to do it that way. Just kidding. We'll do it by wall. It might be wall panels. Hold on. I have some loaded somewhere here. Oh shit, but they're vertical, not... Well, I think this side is all panels, and then the right side is like painted shitty drywall. So I think I just need to rotate my panel. Oh, I do have both. Okay, hold on. Let me just load it in. I don't remember which one's which. This one, maybe? Back to the top. I wish deleting wall sections was easier. I don't want to delete a whole wall just because I don't like a part. I wonder if they're gonna kind of do like the Sims thing where... Hold on. Hello? Yeah, I wonder if they're gonna do the Sims thing where they're both coming in the wrong direction. Hold on. Stop it. I'll try this now again. Fuck, no, it won't work. I wonder if it's because I have one down here, but it's on the outside, I think. I don't remember where we used this. I'm just gonna delete it. But yeah, I wonder, they'll probably have a similar interface to Sims where you hold down shift when you're building a wall and can just delete part of it, right? Surely that's coming. Even just being able to hold control for multiple objects would be great. I was trying to do that. I was trying to hold down and then select multiple walls. It didn't work. I'm just gonna pick a random one and then let's try this again. Please do a vertical one. Shit, no, it keeps coming in horizontal. Okay. I'll use theirs. I think they have a vertical panel somewhere here. But it's just so textured. Can I... The wood is just so prominent. The other one that I have is just not quite as bad. Here. Like a continuation of the other side. Ugh. I can't even tell from the kitchen photos. Hold on. I want to know if I continue this. Yeah, this just looks like it's white. All behind here. Okay, I'm abandoning the panels. I don't think it's worth it. We're just gonna do a white painted wall. And I'll make it somewhere in here, like that. Cool. You hear my dog losing it? Okay. This one. The paint texture is so weird. It's like very varied. Hold on, I'm turning the gloss down. It's almost like the, what's the word? There's like a setting in rendering where you can make stuff look kind of older almost. There's a word for it. It's slipping my mind. Like distortion, not distortion. Distress or something? It kind of just looks like it's turned up. But yeah, we'll just do white paint all in here, I guess. It's the easiest. There. This one too. There. And here. Like that. Okay, back to the photo we were looking at. Oh, there's like the wood trim too, but I don't know how to emulate that without using columns. It just seems kind of tricky. Tricky. All the pots and pans hanging on the wall. Ay, ay, ay. I want canvas! I want canvas! Please! It's a sad day. It's a sad day. On the roadmap, I didn't know shortcuts won't be till Q4. Wait, really? Oh, it's gonna take that long. Diane, thank you so much for the follow. That's so long. All right, well, let's see what we got. I use, there's nothing for pots and pans, but I could just do like, I could do shelves. It's not the same effect though, hey? Also, I think I need light. Let me just add a couple. It's a track light. Do they have track lights? I don't think so. They have like long pendants. Well, they have these straight ones. This one's bigger. do this. Well, I'm just looking at the photo to see. It's kind of above the table, I think. I'm gonna do maybe 3 of them and do this whole run just so that it lights up really good. Something like that. Yeah, that's a good effect. Okay, so the wood on this one is definitely more mid-toned red. I feel like that kind of nailed it. That works. I wonder if I can make a table that looks like this one too, because I know the crafter added tables, right? Got chairs. Hold on. Yeah, table. Or are they just office tables? This might not be the right size. But it's just a plain, I'll try. See, these are all, oh no, they're all office tops. Shoot. Yeah, not quite. I don't think the builder is up to snuff just yet. Fair enough. Yeah, it's all very... they call it a table maker, but it's definitely office furniture, hey? I like it for lamps. This is interesting too, that you can do a bed, but it looks like you can only do a single bed, hey? Oh, and there's like 2 options. Okay. Not this. We need Canva! Or the canvas. We need the canvas. Aw. Well, these chairs are right. I think they're darker. I think they're closer to my walnut one that I imported, so I'll bring these in. I mean, I guess this kind of is too, hey? It's not quite right. Canva said no streamers. Whoops. Let's see what they got for tables again. I'm also wondering if I can get a better bench. Because the one that they have is just so blocky. Like, and honestly, it might be better off putting one of these guys against the wall than this one. This one just looks like a park bench for sure. This one we can maybe... maybe make it work. Okay, we need a rug. A big rug. Is this the biggest size? Yeah. Wait. Herringbone. Canvas. Cotton. Ooh, there's a pattern on this one. Linen. Mesh. Stripes. Argyle. Worn cotton. Wool. I know it's wool, but I think the texture of this one might be good. It's a pretty plain rug. I'm gonna just color eyedrop from it. Hold on. Color picker. I need a mid-tone. I think that one might be too light. I'll try it. We'll try it. We'll try it. No, it's really dark. I might just eyeball it from the photos. Like it's like somewhere in here, hey? Even a little bit more blue? Yeah? Yeah? More blue? We can go more blue. I'm trying to go based off of OBS where it's like really grainy in my preview window. Here, I'm gonna try to color pick it one more time. But no, I think color picking it is like bordering on gray or something. I'll try this one. Hold on. I think it's too muted from the color picker. I need to like view them side by side. Actually, mine is a little closer. It almost needs to be a bit lighter though, I think. Like move it up like this way. The problem is that it's a texture that has kind of white woven in with the blue, so it kind of creates this variation that is more interesting. We don't have that. The back wall is also white. Hold on. This is not... This is actually white. The panels are only on this wall for some reason. Which helps. It helps. Praying for resizing objects? Yeah, no kidding. I feel like it really gives it away that it's not to scale because of how the rug overlays with the components in here. This should probably get squished a little bit more closer to the house. And I'll fuss around with that once we kind of look at the kitchen. But I do prioritize the scaling and sizes of kitchens, and this was kind of what fit with the array of cabinets that are actually in the real house, so we're kind of stuck with this size, I think. Let me get a better table. If they have one. I don't think they have one. I don't think they have one. There's no square ones. I think I used an outdoor table, actually. Or something. Hold on. Table. Where did I find this table that I'm using right now? But sometimes things are just tucked in stupid spots. I hate that the coffee tables are embedded in with the dining tables. I think they need to fix that. I could do maybe I just do a bigger one. I'll just do a bigger one. It looks so blue from up above here. And then chairs. Where'd my good chair go? Oh, it's this one, right? Can I center it? No. Or do I fudge it? No, it keeps snapping to one or the other. Okay, what's better here? Inside or outside? I can't decide. I might do inside, but it's so far away then. Oh, actually. Like that. Oh. I don't want to move it. I just want to paint it. Like this. Fuck, it locked. Hold on. I'm just kind of leaving them in the middle. They're kind of just gonna sit in the middle, I guess. It's good enough. Oh, there's a hanging plant in the window. I didn't even notice that before. I need to reorganize categories in general. There's things that are just buried in places that I don't think they should be buried in. But we make do. Okay, there's a curtain rod along the top that doesn't go anywhere, but we can do that. I don't need the double one, I just need the single one. Can I lower it? Oh yeah, here. Hello? There. And what color is it? Actually, it is a double one. Wait, it is a double one. Hold on. Undo, undo. Like one of these? Why isn't it? Oh, there it goes. Like here? I guess I'll just leave it this color. It's hard to tell what it is. And then I'll do a hanging plant. What is it? It's a flowery one of some kind. We got a few options. Or I could do the wall one. It's kind of like, it's not hanging from the ceiling. It's kind of hanging from the side of the window. Maybe it's better to like do something like this. And what color is the pot? It is... I have too many windows open. Close all my windows. Close all my windows. Close all my windows. File Explorer for days. Hello? Oh, I closed it entirely. That's why. Hehe. Black pot with hempy looking hanging rope. We don't quite have that. But I can make it a dark pot. Like this. And then the frame, I think, is meant to match the window. I do a wood one. Like that. Chrome demands your RAM. More tabs, please. No, I just organized it. And it took so long. There we go. Okay. do feel like it looks a little bit weird not having the trim. Hold on. I'm checking something. The other thing I want to check too, I know there's ACs and stuff, but they're all meant to go above. Yeah, they don't have anything. I'm just looking at the baseboard heating in this other side. But we'll do this bench now. It's like a light wood. This one might be easier to match. The whole thing is wood. Oh shit, no, I should get a texture then. Because the only way that we could change the frame, yeah, because it's painted metal, we can only change it if it's a custom texture, which is super annoying. I wish that we could just make it whatever texture we wanted. Why not? Why not? Back to it we go. Back to it. Wood. It was fine wood, right? Yes, fine wood. I just got an email from IKEA. Why? Okay. Stained wood. It's a light. Would we say this is light or medium? Medium, maybe. But like a lighter medium. I'll check the mediums. Like something like this, I think. The bench looks more rustic, but this game suffers from too many and not enough options syndrome. Too many in the right places, not enough in the other ones. So wait, too many in the wrong places. Too few in the right? I think I said that right. I think I said it right. Let me just download this one. And extract it. And extract it. Okay. Moment of truth? This is not a very varied wood texture. But I hope it looks good in this light. Here. It's too dark still. Hold on. I hate the gloss and the reflection. It doesn't seem to do much. I'm trying to decide if I should leave it or if I should go lighter. We could, in the textures folder of it, I could just do what I did with the other one and just turn up the brightness, maybe? I don't want to do it too much, but okay. We'll try this. It might be a little better. Yeah, it's just a little dark, just a little bit. And I don't like the scale, it's too big. I don't like the direction that it's facing either. One day we'll be able to rotate them, one day. I mean, if we look at it relative to the floor, it does look quite similar to the floor. So this is probably close enough. And I know there's cushions, I have learned. I hope, do you think they work on... They don't work on benches. Womp womp. They work on sofas, I think, but not benches, hey? Damn it. Sad. Sad. Okay, do I just opt to paint this stupid side of the wall so that, like, I know there's no door, but is that the move here to make it look a little bit closer to accurate? I think I might do it. I think I might do it. Just to fudge it. Just so that it's like, your eye thinks that it matches, but it like doesn't, but it kind of does, you know? Hold on. I don't want the whole wall. Up it. I just need this one part. Just this one part. For the plot. Yeah, exactly. For the plot. Like here. And I'm gonna make it the same. I'm gonna guess it's the same red as the bathroom. So we'll just leave that. They got a lot of colors going on here. It'd be cool if eventually we could split the lower and the upper halves of the wall too. Like, we have this weird thing happening where there's definitely exposed wood at the top. The one thing I'm kind of thinking about doing, this is getting a little bit fickle. I could maybe achieve something like that though, just with this run here. Hold on, bear with me. Bear with me. I think in this case, yeah, I'd like to have a simple wall, like half wall hanging from the ceiling. Wait, why would you use it from the ceiling? Wait, what? I'm just gonna make this bigger. Okay. And then the back one. We could do it as like a wood. Yeah. I might do it as a horizontal plank because like we can't get the same effect as open studs. But is there a good room divider? The hallway doors suck. Are you struggling with doors in other stories and stuff? Because I have been having a time. I've been having a time doing doors on a second story. It's problematic. This is almost more orange. Hold on. We're toned into like yellow pine kind of territory almost. Actually, here I can make this easier on myself. Color picker when all else fails. And see how close this matches. Oh no, that's too red. No. Like over here, maybe? And I can make the scale bigger too. The only problem with doing this is that we can't hang anything that is a wall-mounted thing on this wall, but I'm hoping I can find something in Canvas. Might look better if it's all just panels. I haven't had any problems on my doors, and I'm building a 6-story too. Maybe they patched it. Maybe it got better. Okay, back this goes now. Here. And then that helps scale our room down. Why did my table disappear? Where'd it go? Bruh. I'm annoyed. Why is it doing that? Is that from like... Is it from me moving something? Conflicting objects like the chairs make it go poof because they're interactable. Ugh, that's so annoying. I'm just here for the visual accuracy. I'm just here to make it look right. This doesn't have the same effect without a bunch of pots and pans, but I'm hoping I can get something from Canvas if it ever works. Yeah, no. Still not yet. Not yet, not yet. Hopefully at a later time. I think that this is all that we can do from this angle then. That's everything that I'm seeing, so we'll work back. I can't do cushions. I want to do cushions on the bench so bad, but we can't yet. So we'll go back to the kitchen now. And this one will be fun because we get to do green. I'm color picking this, one sec. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. We'll try the hue to be this. Oh, it's dark. Hold on. What's the lighting like in here? Oh, we got pot lights. 3 pot lights. I might place these quick first. 3 pot lights, 4 pot lights. I think the pot lights go around. I need another angle. Yeah, they go around the front here. I have one thing I hope they add to the game. Elevators. I want to have wheelchair accessible homes. If they are doing 36-story office towers, they better add elevators. I'm sure they will. I wonder if it's almost like a... They'd almost have to be like a portal then or something, right? Like, surely you wouldn't watch it move, would you? That'd actually be kind of cool. Hold on. I need to get some lights in here. Let's go. And then in the corner. And then they kind of just go all the way down this run here. In front of the... Like that. Okay. They're not quite as discreet, but... So I was just walking for hours, girl, I would die. Just like climbing up the stairs forever. I think they said 36-story office towers, which is so cool. But also, holy shit. Okay. I'm just changing the color of all of these quick. 1 sec. We also had a table over here that has since disappeared, but I'll have to add it back. The uppers are the same color, right? Yes, they are. Here. And please work. Ugh, I don't like this one. Hold on. Maybe this one? Or painted wood. This is closer. It's like slightly off, but good enough. And then what is the countertop is like gray almost? Hold on. Or white. Oh shit, behind here is wood. Like horizontal wood. Only on this wall. Kind of ugly. Ew. It matches the columns. Alright, if you insist. Alright, if you say so. Okay, I guess. Color did. Oh, it's not dark enough. Hold on. Darker! They're also horizontal, but I can't rotate them. Wait, do we have horizontal ones? I think we do. Wait, maybe these ones. I think... Wait, does it stop at the window, though? There has to be another angle. Oh, yeah, it stops at the window. And it's like a full height window, but we don't have a full height window. I'll add. Wait, undo? Undo? Wait, shit. Redo. We need it to... I need this to line up perfectly here. Okay, and then it is paint up to here. I wish we had a bigger window than this, though. I could try and find one, but... Either that or I just raise it so that it's like... more like this. Eh. This there just doesn't open? Top. I'm gonna bet that this is just a plastic laminate top, and I don't like any of the, like, the marbles are all a bit too fancy for it. Also, we don't have, like, the little back lip. Actually, this one's not bad. Did I do this one? Or did I do this one? This one? Or this one? They're the exact same. Okay. We'll just make our way down. Make our way down. One segment at a time. And then this one. And then we're not gonna get as far today as I was hoping. There we go. And then what's the countertop on this middle one? It's like it's black, but it's like speckly. I don't know how to describe it. Like speckly. This one's too... I should almost rotate these actually, because the doors are all on the other side. Hey, hold on. Let's do that quick. I'm gonna make one the right color and then copy and paste after we are done that. Like here, maybe? Okay. Whoop. And I'll use another, like a walnut maybe? Or we try doing maybe one of these ones, but like darker? Like here? With the top that is... I want it to be speckly. This is kind of speckly. Actually, yeah. But I'll make it pretty glossy. And then are the cabinet handles a good color? I think so. I think I'll just leave them like this. As close as you can get? Yes! We got it. We got it. This is such an ugly... I'm so excited to renovate this. I think it's really ugly. But this is how it looks. This is existing. We're gonna make this so much nicer. And I'm really excited about that. Here, we'll do this here. We'll move this one. Okay. Copy. Where's the handles? Oh, here. This. And here. It's kind of as close as it gets, I think. Okay, let's look at this photo that we have now. Is this the... Yeah, this one I want to work off of. So we got a bunch of clutter here. We got all the cooking things, jars and stuff, soap dispenser. I'll add all of this stuff as best as I can. Without canvas right now, though, it's kind of tricky. Like, there's some stuff for kitchens. Where was the soap dispenser that we used? There was a pretty decent one. I mean, this one's not terrible. Oh. 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 I can't. I can't. I can't. I've just been looking at people's builds and there's a lot of ... interesting homes. Oh no. Oh no. Are you saying that there's room for improvement in the online builder space? Also, wait, I just noticed how ugly this sink is. This is like a yellow ceramic. Ew. We should probably fix that then, huh? Hold on. What do we got? Do we have a square one? Rounded sink. I think I just have to make the ceramic more yellow. How's this looking? Like this? Wait, what's your biggest feedback? I haven't looked at builds yet, so I probably should, just for almost like market research or whatever. But yeah, I haven't really dove into it yet. Here we go. I want canvas to work, please. I'm sad. I'm sad. We're gonna have to do all of our cluttering another day. It's making me sad. Do I make the inner frame? Oh yeah, the inner frame has to match this too. Hold on. There we go. This is like an entirely wood. Wonder why it isn't loading for you. So odd. Is it working for you? It's just me? I might have to restart my game, unfortunately. Which sucks. It sucks. I want to put clutter. And I want to use other people's clutter because it's better than mine. Oh wait, here's all the kitchenware stuff though. Like the dish rack. What's in the corner? So it's just a glass jar in the corner. I might be able to... Chopsticks. Paper towel. A utensil stand. It's not like... It's not the cooking... It's not like this stuff though. I'm kind of almost wondering, like it's not a one-to-one, but like... all the salt shakers and oils and stuff. The frying pan. It doesn't go on the stove. I wish it did. It doesn't. Condiments? We can just stick condiments here. Just to clutter it up, put things in the same places. Wine glass rack, cool. Tissues. I'm gonna put the bottle of wine in the corner here. I'll maybe be able to make it like... I still haven't figured out clutter. That'll definitely take some dev side. Oh, but there's so much in Canvas for clutter. I feel like the people have been making the clutter. It's honestly incredible for that. If I could access it, we would have so much at our disposal, but I unfortunately cannot, so... Please. True. And then there's glass stuff in the windows and everything, but I don't think I'm gonna do that part. Oh, there's a knife block in the corner over here. And it's honestly kind of looks the same as this one, so that's perfect. Just leave that there. The fruit thing in the middle of the island, plus a cutting board. Do we have a fruit bowl? I don't think we're gonna, huh? I'm gonna guess no. I can do the wine tray. It's round. Or... a lot of this is just placeholders, and then once Canvas works, I will try to replace them with the right things. I could even maybe find a fruit bowl stand like this. How fucking jokes would it be if I made this? Hold on. I'm just gonna try for science. Perfect song to figure this out. I'm gonna try to print this fruit bowl thing because it would be funny if I could, but I'm not holding my breath. I've had terrible luck with the 3D printer myself every time. Okay. We'll see. I might lag. It's gonna think really hard. Loading. Did it do anything? Did it die? Why didn't that work? I don't think it worked. It's not specific enough. I might need to look for like a product on a white background that's a little bit similar, maybe. Like, oh here, something like this maybe? Or like this. Let's try this one. I'll try this. This will go well or it won't. Pictures. I just have to convert it to a JPEG, which actually here, I'm just gonna save it. I'm gonna snip it instead of... I have the worst luck with the type of photos that these use, so... Save. Okay, let's try this one now. Maybe it'll work? I wonder if the fruits will be round. It might be flat. We'll find out. There's like the symmetry thing, right? I haven't had luck with that either. But it might work. Thinking. Loading. Trying. It's really thinking hard on this one. I think this is the longest that the printer has ever taken on an object for me. Usually it's so much quicker. It's thinking real hard. We're trying. You have to cancel it if it just like loads for forever. Is that... Can we get stuck here? Is there a chance we could just be stuck? I'm starting to feel a little awkward here. Oh no, did you save? Nope. Now I'm going to. Now I'm going to. I've been really lucky. I haven't had the game crash yet. I've seen a lot of people have troubles with the game crashing. It seems like it's been tricky. Oh fuck, I did it wrong. I did it wrong. One sec. I always do this. I'll go back. I'll go back. Continue. Okay. Are we good? Are we back? I feel like I'm lagging a little bit, but I think we're good. I'll just leave the wine rack for now, and then eventually... Safe? Yes, we're good. It is saved. No more concerns there. I can't change the glass color, but that's okay. We'll try to do everything else. I mean, I did save and exit, so let's see if the canvas opens now. Cross our fingers, because that'd be sick. No, it's still not loading, so that's a bummer. It's a bummer. Is there a cutting board? I don't think so, huh? Why not? There's rugs, toys, wall boards, surfboards. Cafe menu thing, wall decor, menu boards. Full reset of game, give it a shot. I will do that at a later time. I'm being a little mindful of time. Today is Krish's birthday celebration with all of our friends. So I'm probably gonna just finish this kitchen and then call it today. Unfortunately. Unfortunately. I want to give InZOI a really good long stream, but this might not be the weekend for it. I actually have to travel for work. I have to leave on Sunday. And I'll be gone until Tuesday. Which is exciting and really fun. But also eats into the the already very limited stream schedule that I have, unfortunately. So I'm gonna try and get some kind of video out before I go, but hold on, there was all the kitchen stuff. Oh, here. Yeah, they have all these frying pans and stuff and like the book organizers, but I'm sure there's a cutting board on canvas. I just have to be able to open it. So we'll see if there's anything else I can add. There's a photo of the other side of the kitchen back here. Oh yeah, we have an espresso maker, we have a kettle, we have jars, we got stuff to add here. Let's do that. There was an espresso maker, wasn't there? It's like kitchen appliances? Yeah, here. Are these functional? If you hold Alt, you can turn stuff at smaller angles. Does it work on the counters though? Because like here, for example. Oh wait, yes it does! Oh my god. Nice! Thank you. I fussed with it a little bit, but not a ton. I want to put this like a little bit tighter to the fridge, but I don't think I can. It's stuck here. Which is fine. And then a kettle. There was one. I did see one. It might be just a decorative item. Oh my god, the wine rack. Holy shit. Oh, induction. Induction top. Toaster. I think it was in here. There was one that looks like a kettle. This one. Oh god. Oh, this is a pour over coffee kettle, so it's not an electric one, but it looks like it's all black. Like 2 different shades of black. Like a shiny black. And then a matte black. I've not tried any of the actual gameplay, not yet. I haven't either. I played it for like all of 10 seconds and that was it. I like loaded in, I got my apartment, I was about to start decorating it. I realized I would want to sit down and decorate it for a long time, so I stopped. I'll just keep these kind of the cute jars that they are. These ones are like ceramic. Actually, I think it has a blue lid, so I could change that. We could do that for sure. I think, if they let us. Oh no, you can't change the appearance of these, so. I want to change the angle of it though, to be a little bit more. There. Same with this one, actually. Let's go a little more this way. Yeah. This is exciting. And then there's a whole table with like a toaster oven and some other appliance on it that I can't make sense of. It's like a bar cart almost. And that goes here. But I don't know. I think it was this table we were using. I know that, I know there's a lot of stuff that can't snap to tables. But what I could do, I mean, we did at one point make a shitty microwave. I can't remember how we raise it either. We're gonna have to do it this way, I think. I think it might be floating. It's also really large. Hold on, how do we scale down again? I think it's this way. Oh, here we go. Man. This might be good enough for now. I don't know what the heck is all on here. There's a toaster oven and then a bunch of baskets underneath in storage and stuff, kind of like down here, but this isn't a shelf, so I might just leave it like this. This might be as close as it gets. I have 3 more rooms to complete in my 6th floor duplex, and I've only built it because there weren't enough ZOIs in my city. I haven't even built a place for a self-insert ZOI I made. Oh no! Are you gonna put it in your building though, or are you gonna do a different one? Honestly, based off of photos, I think this is done. Hold on. Oh, there's a garbage can, I think, here in this corner. Here. And it's like a metal, fancy metal one. It's a tall one, but I'll just put this one here. I think. The other ones are too big. I'll build a whole new building for him probably. Can't help having empty lots in my world. Yeah, because you can't edit the lots right now unless you're in gameplay mode, right? Or did you find a way that you can do that? Because that's a question mark that I've had as well. But I think that this kitchen might be done, and if that's the case, I want to figure out the ceiling thing before I go. I have 15 minutes until I have to hard stop, so that's probably a good amount of time to fuss with the ceiling stuff. I'm just looking at these photos to see if there was anything else that I missed. But I don't think so. I think it's good from here. The only gameplay I have is moving my ZOIs into spots so I can build on them. Okay, yeah, so you can't like manage worlds or anything yet. I hope they add that feature though, because I would love to just build in lots without having to... Because are you limited by their income as well? Because they don't have like the motherload gameplay cheats yet, right? Is that a concern? Yeah, I'm satisfied with where this is going. I can't believe we're still only at the back of the house. 3-hour stream. I mean, I did yap about... They have a money cheat? Oh, they do! Nice. That's awesome. Dope. Okay, let's figure out ceilings, because I have had multiple inquiries asking me how the fuck you get a ceiling back once you've deleted it in a room. So I'm gonna maybe... Let's do it off the... Well, this one is broken, so I don't really... Let's do it... What room are we in? This one. I want to do it in the music room. So it sounds like this is a thing. If you delete the ceiling, it seems like you delete your roof. Save first. Thank you. Good call. I might even just do it in a different file. Let's do it in a different file. So here, let's go back. Save and exit. See, what's weird to me though is if you delete your ceiling, aren't you just deleting your roof? And then if you bring your roof back, you should bring your ceiling back. Or is it more of a concern if you have 2 stories? Like what I'm gonna try and do, I'm gonna delete everything. Let's do one that has multiple stories just so that we can figure this out. I think this one does. It's something you have to experience. It's very odd. Okay, so like, I've done this before where, oh my god, this is so rustic. I want to renovate this. Ew, it's old. It's decrepit. Okay. So the concern is like, if you do this and then you delete it, you lose the whole second story? Wait, what happens? It does delete your second story, right? Oh no. Hold on. Back in we go. Oh, this is such a glitch. Oh, I don't even know if I don't even know if I can help with this. Hold on. This is so annoying. Well, it's still there. The ceiling is just gone. Hold on. It comes back if you adjust the room. This isn't very intuitive though. But it's back. My workaround is just what you did. Because it seems like the room selector tool lets things load better. The only thing is, hold on. Wait, what's this view? Why does it cut in the walls? It's just, is that just so that you can see what other ZOIs are doing in different rooms? So that's the workaround then. If you accidentally delete your ceiling, just manipulate your room out and back. Yeah, that's the gameplay view. Okay. I'm adding this to my... I'm just writing it down. Yeah, that's how you fix it. Okay, that's a really easy workaround. I didn't think it would be that hard. It's just like, you almost just kind of need to put it in a position where it just reloads the automatic geometry that it generates. I'm just looking at my YouTube comments just to see. There's been a few questions that I've gotten, and I'm like, while I'm here, someone says they cannot put stairs on their porch no matter what they do. I speculate their porch is too low. Because my thing with automatic snap stairs, it's hard to explain, but easier to just show. I'll do like I think I'm going to do a InZOI tips and tricks or like workaround video where I just talk about some of these little quirks and fix them quick. I hate platforms. Hold on. I would rather do... Hold on. Let's just do this. I hate platforms. Does it turn into a platform? Oh, it does, if you delete all the walls. Porch is either too low, not big enough, or not facing the right direction. I asked them what height it was at, and they haven't gotten back to me. Because, yeah, to me this says, like... Hold on. Oh, I literally just... This is also how to fucking change platform sizes! This is the hack! We just found that out. Hold on, I'm adding this to the list. Change platform sizes by using the broom selector tool, which is literally your best friend. Broom selector tool. Use it for everything. Or the stairs are not facing in the right direction. Yeah, because once you... Hold on. Will this adjust automatically? No. Here. I just want to see... Let's delete the stairs. I want to see... Like, this is probably too low even. They're probably just putting it up a little bit. Actually, well, this one works. So how low is too low? This is too low. I'm counting how many... One sec. Okay, so this is the default. So 1, 2... I think it has to be at least 3. 3 ticks is too low. This is like the minimum. Okay. Noted. The other thing I can't figure out too, and this is like definitely gonna be a problem, I can't figure out how to manipulate stairs to change direction. Like to make a U-shaped stair or an L-shaped stair. I saw in one of the build mode previews someone doing it, and these arrows that show up apparently that I haven't seen. But it probably won't work. There's too much stuff. It needs to be a big enough staircase. I imagine there has to be nothing in the way, hey? Okay. Well, that's the one question. So now I know... What else? Oh, someone said that their handrails for a porch or deck do not respect the ground level of the rest of their house. I think you just model them as walls and then change them to handrails after. Yeah, that was my guess. And then... just checking TikTok now. There was a couple questions there. Yeah, what about ceilings? When I was building, I accidentally deleted it, and now I have a triangle roof without a ceiling. Someone asked about constructing split levels, but I don't think you can do that yet because the wall heights don't join if they're different heights. So, okay, that's it for now. I think people are also confusing the floor height as platform height, and that messes with people. Yeah, so that's the one thing that I'm starting to speculate is like... Okay, and if you can figure out the use for platforms, please let me know, because I have yet to figure it out what purpose they would serve. It seems to me like I think the intention is that you're supposed to be able to build on them, but it makes more sense to to move your whole house up. But yeah, platform height. I don't know, like, what does this do? Is this to create... I was wondering if it's for split levels, so that you could create almost like a loft or something. Because then you could have a space where like half of it is lower and then half of it is higher. Like, do stairs snap to this? They do. So I was kind of wondering if you could do something like this with it. Hold on. This is why. I think this is why. I don't have enough space, but I think it's so that you can do this kind of stuff. So then someone asks about split levels, and this is how, but I think it only works if your ceiling is high enough. One sec. Oops. Ah! Come back. Oh no, it deletes the wall. Why you gotta be like that? Hold on, I'm trying to make a... I'm trying to make like a raised... Here. So you could do... You could probably do a fancy staircase with this too. Stairs need less landing space. It's annoying. They take up so much room. It's crazy. So yeah, the only way that I see this working for anything is if you literally raise the height of the whole thing. And then you could do like a garage or like a raised kitchen, but now try to color the sides. Ah! Go back. I'm in room selector tool. Hold on. Yeah? I think this is why we use platforms. I think that's the only thing that makes sense. Very limited options. That was my gripe. Yeah. I mean, you could upload your own. We could do wicker. Wait, so here's another question. When you place platforms inside a building, do they just go flat on the... No, you almost have to put it beside. So you can't like place a platform in here. Well, we're learning. We're learning. So I'll add this to my build tips too. Platforms are for split levels. Great learning moment. I like that we can take away at least something small from the build mode every single stream. We figure something out. We figure something else out. So, yeah, I think I'm going to call it here now. I will probably be live on Tuesday, but I will post... I'll post my schedule in my YouTube community tab and my Instagram story if you would like to come hang out for the next one. We're probably just going to keep building this barn. I will try to keep fussing with the texture mapping, but I think now that I know how it works, I might just keep it to myself for now. I might throw it out there too to Reddit to see if anybody else would want to help try and troubleshoot it with me, because someone might know more than I do. So... fun stream for a Friday night. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, guys. I'll hopefully see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.